Yes, thank you. I was wondering if you were talking about me. Hello, my name is Marharyta, and I am a graduate of this university. I saw the invitation to this workshop somewhere on social media and decided to join this wonderful tradition, let's say. And my topic is crowdfunding as a social tool for communities, entrepreneurs, and governments. I'll try to show you a small presentation here. Okay, should be full screen, right? Okay, thanks. So to start, what is crowdfunding? I believe most of you know what it is, but I'll explain just in case. So if we talk about traditional fundraising, usually a single huge market player, let's say it is investor, for example, a bank, if you apply for a loan or looking for angel investor. But if you're talking about crowdfunding, this is a lot of participants who, let's say, donate to the cause. And the main difference is that this number of participants can deviate, and also the investment can be minimal. So you can donate, let's say, $1 and still be an investor to the cause you're interested in. And I believe that crowdfunding also has a social networking, and that is why it is a social capital, especially if we talk about Ukraine, because right now you can see on social media and basically everywhere, a lot of people are offering to others the opportunity to donate to support Ukrainian army or government or economy. And especially if we are talking about such huge funds as Sergei Pritula, I believe that not only local people, but also international people have heard about that. This is a social networking, because usually a friend is saying to a friend like, hey, I know this really wonderful foundation, let's donate to this. And then a friend is saying to families and to schoolmates, and then this social networking increases and reaches an international level, which is why crowdfunding is having, let's say, a new development base in Ukraine right now. And of course, its purpose can deviate. And I believe in America, the most widespread purpose for crowdfunding usually is business, because sometimes startuppers can't find an investor, or they do not have, let's say, a lot of time to be talking to angel investors to secure their funding. They want to save the time or the expenses, and they try to use crowdfunding to save their goal. I just wrote a couple of examples on this slide. You can see that the goals can relate to local community. For example, a local community can urge the citizens to donate and make a new park, a children's playground, but you can also ask, for example, your neighbors or relatives, or also post it on the social media to help you pay for the treatment of a dog, or other purposes. So crowdfunding can be really individual purpose when a lot of people you know or don't know are helping each other. And I tried to compare crowdfunding with microfinance. And the first insight is that both these terms relate to access to money source. Because if we compare companies as business players, they have a lot of opportunities, and they don't need to spend this much time as individual customer to solve an issue. And if we are talking about microfinance, sometimes people are in the poverty trap and they cannot escape it without external help. Another insight is the time pressure. So as I told before, for example, if we are collecting donations for the army, if we are going to close special donations for a specific cause, we have a time limit. We cannot go to, I don't know, bank and wait a week for them to review the information. We are making a crowdfunding and asking everyone we know to share the information. And this way we escape the time pressure. And insight number 3 is both microfinance and crowdfunding is accessible to people who otherwise are not eligible to money sources such as bank loan. So if we're talking about microfinance, let's say that a vegetable seller on the market cannot have a bank loan because of not enough money on the account, right? Because of the nature of the work. And the same happens with crowdfunding. You basically don't have enough resources to satisfy the whole issue, but if you are working together, we can do it. And just to conclude, the crowdfunding for the future users can be supported by the governments because in its core, it is a sustainable investment because we can see, for example, the number of donations and the size of it. And basically, crowdfunding is like taxes, but voluntarily because you donate the amount you want to the cause you want, and you can follow the development of this cause. So some crowdfunding websites show, for example, how much of the goal, how much of the money is collected and what is the purpose. And they show, for example, here is what we bought, here is we deliver it, and here what we do, right? So people can actually see the results and feel invested in their purpose, not only financially, but also internally, let's say. So it would be really great to see for the future the governmental support of crowdfunding, and it can even lead to international projects, including the environmental ones and sustainable ones. And that is all from me today. Thank you for attention.